Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Monday BJJ with me, your host, Brian. So, this episode I want to talk about pushing each other to get better. This really ties in with the last episode about training hard or how hard you're training. This guy has always felt really intense to me when I'm rolling against him, but there was something different about tonight where I don't know if it was a mindset that I had or a mindset that he had, but I really had this sensation of when he was rolling against me, he wanted me to be better. And you can see here he's got this double collar choke on me and is really just tapping me out early. And after that, we get some sweet foreground action here. I get to roll against this guy next, so you get to see some more of his action. He's very entertaining to watch. He moves a whole lot, but we peek out just the other side here in time to see a Kimura come on, and I tap out again. But in this match, I just got this sensation from this guy that he just wanted me to be better. Like, he was ready for me to be better, and he kept pushing me and making me better. And so I want to try to come up with some sort of, theory on how, to push the other person until they get better. And there you just saw me he was trying to get an arm bar on me or something, and I was fighting it. And then if you actually turn into it and pull your elbow down, you can sneak out of it sometimes that way. Oh, and there I slowed it down because I kneed him in the face. I thought that was pretty funny. He probably didn't think it was funny, but I asked him, I was like, "Oh, are you okay?" He was, "Yeah, I'm fine." But anyways, yeah, I don't know what it was. It was like almost like something you hear in like an anime where they're like, you don't truly know your enemy until you fight him or something. But that was the sensation I got, was just like he had this desire for me to be better, and I just really felt it in the way we were rolling. So, yeah, like and subscribe for all the foreground action here. And you see here, as I go to pass the guard, I start to threaten this loop choke. You'll see my arm just kind of snake in over the top of his head. And I still have that lapel grip, like super deep, and I've actually reached under with my other hand and basically kind of have like a cross collar choke from the bottom of the side here. And it managed to work. Like, I've never hit that choke before on anybody, but like I said, because he was pushing me to be better, I just felt like I needed to be better and I could do it. And it was a really, really interesting sensation to feel that. So here I'm up against this guy now, and this is also probably the best I've ever done against this guy. He's so acrobatic and athletic. You see there, we do a pretty neat roll. He was trying to do like a Saranogi against me, and just missed it a little bit, I think. But yeah, you'll see him do that a lot, like where he'll flip over you basically to get to your other side and change position. So he plays a lot of inverted games. So I tried to play a little bit against him for whatever reason. It didn't work very well, but it's the first time I've ever really tried it, so probably not going to work that well. But yeah, he's really getting a lot of top control on me, and I'm trying to work my legs back in. It's something I've been trying to get better at for quite a while now, and I feel like maybe with the last guy, like that may not be what I necessarily need to do. I think I may be needing to use my legs to push off the ground more, because I think I'm just kneeing people in the face, which is not good. It's not what you want to do to your training partner. So we'll see. Hopefully, my ground game will get a little better as I keep going on. But yeah, he's just, like I said, he's really acrobatic and moves around a lot. I keep trying this wrestling sit out that's not very effective, and I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Probably just the sit out in general, but I'm sure there's a better way to do a jiu-jitsu sit out that would be helpful. yeah, there's another flip. So leave a comment if you like the flips, because I'm sure we'll see more of him in the future. He's back to training pretty hard, pretty consistently. So, and yeah, I don't know. I was trying a lot harder against him too, just because he's so active. You kind of have he's kind of the person that when he pushes against you, you really kind of have to push back, because otherwise he'll just run you over. Or at least for me, that's my experience with him. So, yeah, here he does a really good knee slice against me, rolls around to take my back again, and he's just kind of all over me. And this guy, we used to roll a lot together. Like and subscribe for more foreground action. This sweet inverted roll. But we went down, and then I get an Ezekiel on him, I think, at some point, right here maybe. And I'm just starting to apply this Ezekiel really, really hard. And that's a great way to start off a roll with a super heavy choke against somebody that you used to be pretty close friends with, because it's a really good way to end a friendship. But anyways, he winds up getting out of it, after he's been in the choke for maybe a total minute or so. And we just push so hard against each other for the rest of that round. It was kind of ridiculous. I do a good knee slice against him, or at least a pretty good knee slice. And he's still able to re-guard. So, I'm getting better at passing the guard, but then I'm not quite as good as I want to be on preventing re-guarding. So I've got to work on that some, continuing to advance my position and moving towards the back. Because of my wrestling background, I just want to sit in side control a lot, and this is probably not where I need to be. So anyways, I do another knee slice here, and this one's just super heavy. I really just laid into him a lot. But I was on top for maybe a little over half the match, and I think he was on top for maybe the last minute or so. So I really ran out of steam against this guy. He's pretty tough. And I don't get hardly any sweeps on him either. That's the other thing. My sweep game is very not what I would like it to be, I guess. I keep trying to do scissor sweeps because those are the ones that I feel like I'm the weakest at. And I almost get a triangle here, but he's able to posture up and basically do a double under pass on me, which we've been working for quite a while now. So that was good practice. This guy is another guy that I roll against quite a lot, and you see here I'm still trying to do the knee slice on him, and I don't do it quite correctly, so I don't ever get out of his half guard. And he's also just a really strong half guard player. And I think I tried to hit maybe the Ezekiel on him again too, and you'll see he does a good job of fighting it, because he doesn't necessarily worry about his neck a whole lot. He does a little bit of adjusting here, but mostly he's grabbing my legs and keeping my legs away from him. He's keeping me from really leaning all the way over the top of him and finishing the choke by applying that leverage. And that was such a good moment. He pushes on my leg to create the space to get his legs in to guard on me. It took me, I don't know how many times of watching this video to see that. Now this foreground action here is enough for, I think, anyone to see. And he finishes me with an armbar there, I think. So yeah, like and subscribe for more foreground action. Maybe this week I'll actually remember to bring my tripod and be able to get some better shots or something. So here was just kind of a weird little ground scramble on the side where I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing. And then he just kind of lets go and we reset a little bit. because nobody really had anything. He does a sweet little sweep there. That was a lot of fun, except for the part where I hit the ground. But, yeah, it was pretty good. And he left his leg underneath me, yet somehow was still able to move and advance the position. So that was really interesting to watch for me. And, yeah, he's doing this bow and arrow choke to me. It's pretty brutal. So I like to zoom in on my face there so you can really see the agony I'm in. It was good. And so we're kind of resetting for the next thing, and I'm telling him about, not being able to hit the sweeps I want. I think the bell goes off here. And so he starts kind of coaching me through the sweep. Or no, I guess we're still kind of live rolling here. Oh, yeah, and I think here at some point in here, he kind of coaches me through this sweep and explains to me, I think if I was trying to do the scissor sweep here, I need him to be more loaded up on me. And you can see his hips are still like quite a bit further back. And so he explains to me, well, if somebody's in that position on you, you can just change your hook into a butterfly and sweep him that way. And then here I'm rolling with the instructor, and he challenged me to go the full 5-minute round with him without tapping. So here he just kind of choke slams me to the ground, and it was actually a lot nicer than it looked. But yeah, I mean, this is like the perfect example of him pushing me to be better. Like he's really just almost applying like maximum pressure to me. Like, and I've tapped his pressure before, so he's not applying the maximum, because if he did, I probably would tap. But giving me that kind of that ultimatum, and then he's just working like a joint manipulation, like almost to the end, and then letting it come back. And he'll work like a choke, like almost to the end, and then let it come back. Or he'll like work a choke and then coach me on how to escape it while I'm in it. Like right here, he gets me in a triangle. He starts telling me, posture up. And so I get up and kind of smash him down, and then he rolls me over and moves on to like the next choke. And yeah, here he's just applying a ton of side pressure until he can pass the mount. And then once he's got me in mount, he starts, I think, working like an Americana or something. He's working the arm bar that we practiced this evening or something. Yeah, he like, you can see he takes the choke like almost all the way, and then he like lets go. And yeah, I'm dying like this whole time. And most of this is at 2x speed. So yeah, this is a full 5-minute round, just all sped up. And it was pretty brutal. But it was good stuff. I mean, just really getting pushed by everybody. Oh, here he gets me in a leg lock, and we have to roll over. Or at least I guess I've had a couple of people talk to me about leg locks and how to get out of them, and that was one of the things I thought I remembered. Not to mention, that was just the direction that the pain wanted me to go. So, sometimes you got to do that. Oh, and here he does this, instead of knee on belly, he does like a knee in my back. And this was also pretty awful. If I had the sound on, you would hear me make a really interesting noise during this. But he's like, yeah, he's trying to get me to turn a specific way and help me out with that. And so here he kind of gives me some more instruction on it. And anyways, yeah, like and subscribe and come back for the next episode. Thanks for watching.